Move your foot. There you go.
What are you doing with it?
I'm just trying to set it up. There's somebody on there. Let's say hi. Or is it you?
It's me.
Uh,
Hello.
oh my goodness. Hey.
Is it tilted a little bit?
It is. There we go. You're standing now?
Sorry, guys. I felt like I was going to slide off the end of the couch. Oop, there's a hand.
We've been busy. We had the grandkids over here, and they're still here. Oh, Lee forgot the boots.
Yeah,
Just
they
a
just have to make another trip. He'll be back. There he is.
She needs the boots.
You're going to make it eventually, Lee.
I'm sorry.
All right, guys. So,
I don't even think y'all got the animals fed, did you?
no, we haven't gotten the animals fed yet. It's after dark. Too much going on.
Yeah. And
Hey, Scotty. He said to make sure you keep me in check.
Every day.
Scotty's the one from Boston.
Oh, okay.
I surely hope to get to come visit your neck of the woods again sometime soon to come see a Red Sox game. Even if they are as bad as they were last year.
Get off. Get down. Get down. Get down.
Moose is on the couch. She wants to get in on the live. It's what's it like there in Boston today, Scotty? It's I don't think it got above. I don't think it got into the 50s today, and it rained off and on all day. At times, extremely hard.
Yeah, it's just been raining. Cold little rain.
Yep. It has been and that was it. I went out this morning, and I always hold my intros to do them. I want to do it on the day before I put my videos out, so I can kind of talk about what's in the video a little bit. I go out this morning, and it's pouring down rain, so I had to do my intro standing on the porch. Oh, 35. Well, that's not too bad, considering the temperatures that we've had here lately.
Yeah,
35 is not
it's
terrible.
9. Yeah.
Another morning when it was 14 and felt like 6. It was a little bit chilly that morning. That morning I came back in the house, and my right hand, my fingertips were hurting. They were so cold.
I loved watching all the videos of all the ingenuity of the everybody south of us in Louisiana, you know, using their swamp boats.
On top of the snow.
Yeah, that was awesome. And they were skiing down the roads.
That's pretty
That's
crazy.
how you get around. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good to go taking your airboat, be up on top and just running all around, you got to worry about running over stuff because they had pretty good bit of snow.
Yeah, you aren't going to get stuck.
You're on top of everything. So,
Yeah.
Hey, Janae. How are you this evening? Oh no, 6 o'clock. Is that evening? It's still evening.
It's evening.
It's just finally getting to the point where 6 o'clock is just starting to get dark. Did you put it on Do Not Disturb?
Did not.
Oh no. We might get disturbed, we'll see.
Oh, I hope not. I didn't even think about that. Well, we just got the last grandkid across over there to my mom's, and so we were scrambling to get everything
Yeah, I was on
done.
Money Pits live just a little bit ago, and I said, well, I got to go. I said, we've had the grandkids over here. One of them may end up on the live. I don't know. Janae said, hey, do you feel better?
Oh my goodness, yes. I sound better.
She may be a little more with it tonight.
Yes.
And just all that cold just had everybody messed up.
Yeah, we still had lots of patients coming in the office with sinus and stuff going on, and a lot of kidney stones. gallstones.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like it. This new term I've been hearing was silent watchers. People who don't get on the chat, but they're watching.
Uh, I can't see anything. I need to get my glasses.
Oh, you gonna actually get your glasses?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my glasses.
Oh well. So what you guys got going on tonight? My dad and I went to the woods yesterday and worked on some deer stands. Hi Tracy.
Finally.
And oh no, it's Scotty. They are flat playing, hiding. They're hiding their eggs. It's Easter egg hunt every time I go look. I don't know from one time to the next where I'm gonna find eggs. You'll see some more of that in the video that I put out for tomorrow. Having to look here and look there, and I don't know if if they found a new place that they're hiding them from me, or if they're laying less now, because I'm just not getting as many right now. I mean, I'm getting like 2 to 4 a day and such, so.
I'm still
Hey,
getting
Noble.
some. I think it's just the weather changing, messing them up.
I think maybe this super cold had probably had something to do with it. As Janae being helpful, she's putting up Tracy's link to her channel.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate that. But you guys, it is crazy. I mean, just the places that and the thing is they'll be laying somewhere, and I'm like, oh, I love where they're laying, and they'll quit.
Hey, do you mind if I
Yeah,
steal
we take their
all
eggs.
of
We're just like, oh, somebody's got my eggs. And go find another spot.
Even now, the other day,
They're just-
when
We didn't have that with our other batches of chickens so much. So this batch right here, they're
She is now a hunter.
they're the most adventurous for hiding their eggs, for
yes,
sure.
they are.
And see, the thing is the days are starting to get longer, and we've actually been getting some more eggs, But for the last few days, it's been a lot less. Oh, there's Donald and maybe Lisa, but Lisa may go to sleep because she was really tired on the live. So she says she tried to make it for a little while.
Long day.
Oh,
Just burn down the house he's in.
Oh, well, thank you.
Why is this guy?
My natural highlights that have come through, they do their own thing. And they have started to curl. And when I was little, I had curly hair. And then I didn't. And now it's starting to come back again. So when I have time to let it dry with the diffuser, then I'll do that. I'll let my hair go curly.
I get tickled at her sometimes because her diffuser is her little heater over here. She just uses it to dry her hair.
I got a diffuser for my hair dryer, okay?
But
And it clicks on there. But once it gets to a certain temperature, it gets hot enough, it just falls
it'll
off.
just start sliding off.
And I can't sit there and hold it and scrunch my hair, while I'm doing that. So
Ed's in the house. Hi, Ed. Ed said it's 52 days until the Okie Homesteading
oh my
Expo.
gosh. That's coming up fast.
Ed got snow.
Oh,
Ed got a good bit of snow. There you go, say, duct tape works wonders. I asked her if I should super glue it.
oh, I don't think that'd be good to super glue it at all, because then when I want to blow dry my hair straight, I can't,
That's true.
which going to work.
Maybe
I
we
don't-
just buy you one of each. Buy you one that has a diffuser and one that not doesn't.
There you go.
Do they
know-
make them with diffusers on them?
They have attachments, those Dyson ones, they have those little attachments to it.
As
But
you
I
can,
don't
as you
think-
can tell, I don't know anything about hair dryers, guys.
But I don't think you're gonna spend that much for a hair dryer. I wouldn't spend that much for a hair dryer.
My hair dries within 5 minutes, so. I used to. You guys would probably never believe this, but at one point I had hair down to my shoulder blades, I had a wonderful mullet. I really did. I had a
He
wonderful mullet.
did.
And it was business
high
up
school.
front and party in the back. And,
Oh, have mercy.
Noble said he got his daughter sharp with all the attachments.
Oh, yeah, it does not take me 30 minutes to blow dry my hair. That's why I went and got it done. My hairstylist, she's awesome. You know, really sweet.
I'm thinking that's probably that's got to be Donald. It's got to take him 30 minutes to do his hair.
Robert.
I like it since she started doing the diffuser thing and letting her hair go curly. And I'm kind of partial to curly hair.
It's a wild kind of curly, you know, but I found some hair product that does really well. It helps it stick the curl and not frizz the curl. 'Cause that's
Scotty said that was my Billy Ray Cyrus days.
Billy Ray. Oh.
I'm telling you, when my sister got married, I had really long hair and it drove my mother nuts.
Yes, it did. She also wanted you to shave.
Well, I also had a mustache at one time and she hated that, but she's not, my mother is honestly not crazy about this, but I must
I like
say,
it.
this is not going away. I like it, so she likes it. It's staying for now, so.
Oh, yeah, it will.
But, you know, we do things for our significant others. My mom didn't like my mustache. She didn't like it when we first got married. I just had the mustache because it poked her when I kissed her. So I shaved it. It was gone.
Well, because he'll trim it so short, you know, it's just.
Well, I don't want to be like Lee and have it way over here.
Oh, his little handlebars. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Lee does not, he didn't, when he was little and he'd see me shaving, I'd have little spots, you know. Of course, you're going to nick yourself a little bit. My skin's really sensitive, so I had little spots that would bleed a little bit. Didn't hurt or anything, but it would do.
Nothing in this.
And he decided back then he wasn't going to shave. He wasn't going to do that. So as soon as he got to where he needed to shave, he just grew a beard. And he's never gone back from it.
I did get him one time. I shaved him, had him shave his whole face. My goodness.
He looks kind of weird when he doesn't have that beard anymore.
I know, he looks like a little baby.
Never again.
I'd be curious to know what my youngest granddaughter would think, because she's never seen me without one. My other two grandkids saw me, but I mean, I've had this thing for over 3 years now.
Well,
So
Cleo may have seen you without it, but she doesn't remember it. At
no,
all.
she really does, because she see pictures of me and she's like, and she'd be like, "Pop, is that you?" Yeah, that's me. Me without a beard or anything. I look a little different.
Do the gatherer guys get the feathers?
Yeah, my mullet,
Thank goodness he doesn't have it now. It's okay.
well, and I'll tell you exactly what got rid of it. I worked for my dad.
Yeah.
My dad had a body shop. And so I would get on a creeper and slide under a car, and it'd be like, oh, my hair would get hung up, and I had to get it. I didn't ever put it in a ponytail. I didn't do no man bun. So I'd have to get it, put it all up on there and do it. But after doing that for a little while, I was like, that's it. It's gone. And so I got it, but I didn't get it cut all off at once. I got it cut like 3 different times. And
You
then,
had to be gradual with it. I didn't remember that. I didn't
Yep,
know.
I just had it cut a little bit at a time until it was up there, and then I decided to go with this, and I have never turned back. I like this. When I wash it, I get out of the
I'm
shower.
trying to think if I
dry
remember
it.
you with it partial.
Well,
How would you do it partial?
Bunch of feathers.
I had it cut up somewhat.
Yeah.
Maybe it was only twice. I think I had it cut partial once and then cut the rest away. I just did it to see what it'd be like, in case I wanted to grow it back again.
It wasn't all the way gone. Oh my goodness.
I am man. Hear me roar.
Jenny said you need to see the film Fly Away Home.
Oh,
Okay, what's that?
I'm kind of ready to watch that
Joel Salatin?
documentary
Yes.
that Angel Studios is doing on Joel Salatin.
Yep.
It's a good film and a true
Let's see.
story.
Oh, okay.
Cool. And it's, what did he call himself? The lunatic farmer?
Yes. Yes. But there are other comments, and I was just surprised at a few of them that other people have.
Yeah, it's
Made,
bad
yeah.
comments about him and such.
Yeah.
But I think in this day and age, if you don't go a certain way, don't do exactly what some people think, then they like to label you as things.
Yeah.
It gets done an awful lot.
Well, that's also with the change of meanings of words, you know, and I was like, y'all can't do that, seriously. You know. So then they start making up words. Also, to go, okay.
Okay. Well, we haven't seen a lot of, we've not seen a lot of movies here lately, but
Oh gosh, I can't think of when the last time we went to the movies.
it wasn't that long ago we went to
Was
see.
it?
But here's bad. I don't remember what the movie was.
That's what I was trying to think. What did we go see?
What did we go
Oh,
see?
I'm so sorry, y'all.
We went to see.
Can't
That's so bad.
remember.
Most of them, I'm just waiting until they get on the TV and I'll watch them if I want to.
Yeah, yeah.
But I have. And this is something I was going to mention tonight. I really can't wait till I get to the Okie Homesteading Expo, because I'm gonna have a little conversation with Dutch, with Sean. I'm gonna have a little conversation with him, because it's so, I find it funny. I told Sonia this the other day, that this homesteading community that we're building here, that we've gotten into, and we're building our different connections with people and everything. Because of it, I don't get to watch a lot of the bigger channels that I used to watch a lot. You know, I mean, I don't get to, I watch some of them every now and then now, but I don't get to watch them near as much as I used to, because I'm spending a lot of my time watching you guys. You know, going and watching this or watching that, and I, you know, and there, I will admit, I told her there's channels that I would never have picked out, and I would never have watched just on my own, but I'm supporting you guys, and, you know, and I'm not saying I dislike what I get into, but I'm not saying I don't like it, but
That's
I
just
would
what
just
our
never, I
viewing
would never have,
changed.
I just would never have picked that just out of the blue, you know, but my whole thing is when I go watch somebody, one, I'm gonna watch the whole video, and I've said before, I've got two channels, basically. I've got the one that's just me and one that's Wild Huckleberry. I'll end up going and watching with both channels and liking with both channels. Now, I'll only comment through the Wild Huckleberry channel, because that's what I want to, you know, that's the one I want to do the comment. But I try to go and comment on other people's and watch and do all that, because I mean, that's what part of our community is we're helping each other. We're building each other up. We're trying to help each other grow and do, and it's
Who
so
was
funny.
talking about doing a little conference on?
That was Ryan with
Oh, okay.
Farm to Table Direct, and I haven't talked to him about it yet, but there's just been a lot going on. But yeah, Ryan with Farm to Table Direct show was talking about maybe we could get a creators conference together here in Arkansas. Excuse me, and do something like that, because again, I've heard that that Daniel considered the creators conference to be more of a meet and greet, that too many people treated it like that. I'll be honest with you, I did not. I treated it as I went there to learn, and I learned, but I've told Kevin and I've told Sean before, I didn't know what I didn't know then. So
Yeah.
I would love to have another one to help me out. Well, you know, maybe.
And then help everybody else out, you know, because, I mean, some people don't understand why their views aren't escalating, you know, and getting more exposure, and you're kind of limiting yourself with some things that you do, some things that you say, or how you hashtag it, you know. And there's an algorithm, and we've got to figure out what that algorithm, you know, is, because they do it to everybody.
And it drives me crazy when things like, I got a video that I put out a couple weeks ago that went, you know, finally, and I'm happy when mine get over 100 views, you know, that makes me very happy. And it got over 100 and dropped. Started rising back up, dropped. Rose up, dropped. Why are my views dropping? That's what I don't understand. I can understand if I drop subscribers or something, but why do my views drop?
Oh, and somebody there asked about Mom. Mom's doing good. She's getting better, you know, every day. It's a little struggle some days, and but I guess it's just a day by day thing, you know, with Mom, because guess it's a little hard.
Yeah. Thank you, Jenna. I see what you're doing. I appreciate all the ones that you put up there. Yeah, she's doing good. She's getting better. She's going to church again. Something she hadn't been able to do in a while, and now she's able to go. So it's okay. Tracy didn't mean to, said sorry, didn't mean to upset you.
It's okay.
It's just, you know how it is. It's just, there's still that there. But Scotty, as far as what you put on there, I mean, if you do it live, you do a poetry, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to see what you got to offer. I mean, I like I said, I watch, you know, I'm not a crocheter, doing any sewing or anything, but I've watched, you know, the different things. I've watched Nancy all the time, and I watch Tracy as she's cooking. But as I've said before, the problem with watching Tracy is you better already have eaten when you watch her, because you're going to be hungry when it's over. Hey, it's the Rower Tribe. How are y'all tonight? But, you know, it's just this community, I think we just need to push and help each other and build each other. And as I meet new people, you know, I try to get on there and look at their channels, and I try to do things. If I missed you, comments, you know, comment on mine, and I promise you it'll remind me to go check your stuff out or whatever, you know, because I like, well, I'm glad to have you join us tonight. The Rower Tribe, what is it, 11 kids? Is that right? Am I remembering right? They have a large flock.
Oh, well, my dad was from a large family. There was 9 kids in my dad's family, and so I have lots of cousins. Lots of cousins.
Okay, sorry, I was one off.
And then one of my cousins, he's got 9 kids. You know, I mean, so we have a really huge family. If we were all to get together, you know, we'd have to rent a space because there is not enough room in our houses, anybody's house, for all of us. I think I added them all up. There was over 100 of us. It's a lot.
And there's Jack. Jack has joined us.
Hey, Jack, how's
Hey,
the
Jack.
flying going, bud?
No, not Jack's.
Oh,
Jack.
Jack.
Jack Dyer.
Okay, I'm sorry, Jack. How's the flying going?
Well, but you know, Joelle's mom, yep. And I like to watch some of Joelle's videos because she's like the rest of you. She is an awesome cook.
Yeah, I like a big family. I mean, we would have so much fun. And on the next video, you'll see Cleo doing something that we did as kids all the time.
Yep.
You know, and I'd have to stop at that. I don't know how many there are of us. Just the cousins that were when we were young. I don't know, 20.
Jack said he's steady on the ground. He
Good. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, it's I mean, I love just looking at the people that are commenting and such. I love seeing who we've met through this whole experience, you know? I mean, it's just been so much fun.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
Splendid.
Oh,
but
Jack, ask Dina what kind of flower seeds she wants, because I've gotten a whole bunch of flower seeds, and I can bring her something she wants I might have.
since we will be seeing y'all in,
Yeah, yeah, I got a trade, because she got me, y'all dug up that mullein for me, and I got the seeds for that. Got a whole bunch of seeds off that stalk. I was like, yes, that's pretty awesome. I can't wait to plant a whole bunch of them. And Mama's got me getting plants too. Oh, she wants a hollyhock, the old-fashioned hollyhocks. So I've got to find some of those. I've been going on Etsy and trying to find her some old-fashioned hollyhocks. She wants the big blossoms.
there you go, Janae, go take care of things. It's okay. Just, Tracy was talking to the Rower tribe, talking to
Oh,
him.
oh.
But yeah, oh, she said, I have that. I will send some, email me.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Awesome.
Planted some for us last year.
Yeah, Mama's got she had a beautiful front display around her patio. It was coxcomb and what was the other stuff she had there? But I mean, it was gorgeous. It really was. I loved her. Oh, zinnias. There were zinnias in there with that. Everything was really tall.
Dina said she wasn't picky.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just pick out some stuff there.
See, last year, a friend of mine challenged me, and she said, or she, I'm reading that, he said, we got a little challenge, we were going to grow sunflowers. And he grew some sunflowers, and I did pretty much nothing. I could have messed with him though, because my mother-in-law grew some sunflowers, and she grew I gave her some seeds that I had gotten, and she grew some of those good 10-foot sunflowers, and we're talking like the middle of it that big around, and should have saved some of those seeds, but didn't even think about it at the time. But it's not. I'm not the greatest green thumb in the world. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Excuse me. Thank you, sir. Whew. Okay,
Oh,
gotta go
I
back to the
heard
bottom
that.
and see.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Keith, how are you?
Mammoth. Oh, okay. Is that what they're called? Mammoth?
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Bless you.
Thank y'all. Sorry, just got the tickle.
Got you good quick.
Yeah, my mother-in-law is a big time.
She can grow anything.
Yeah.
She can plant anything and it's gonna grow.
Well, and the biggest reason being is that she's gonna be out there constantly working on it and doing things to it. She is gonna spend her time and make that sucker just right and make it grow.
Yeah, well, she gets that from her dad, because Papa, he could grow a garden. And I loved his garden because he raised sugarcane and he had peanuts. And he had this big old buck stove, those big metal stoves that he'd put there in their little old house. And he'd put his peanuts up there and he'd just spin his little hands around it, getting those peanuts roasted just right. The best things ever.
All right, appreciate that. That sounds like a good place for Ryan to be. He said he's at Men's Campfire tonight.
Oh. What's that one you're going to? Is it in Monroe?
Yeah, in Monroe. It's called Dry Bones Conference.
Yeah.
So the Roar Tribe wanted to know, where did they live?
Oh, my daddy and his family, they lived here, just across the road. This is the land he he didn't grow up here specifically. I think they landed here. They grew up on the river, Saline River. Their house was kind of close to the river, and they would raise it up because the waters would come in, and it would flood the area, you know. So they would have to raise their house up and up and up, and it was pretty tall at one point. Daddy took me out there and showed me around. I don't know, 15, 20 years ago, showed me where the house used to be.
Jack said he's gonna start calling this Homestead Sunday.
There you go.
Sounds like a good idea. I actually started mine the same way as I did last week. I did Simple Acres is doing a live. They're in there. I mean, they've only done like 4 or 5 lives. They haven't done a whole bunch. But I got in on Simple Acres live at 3 o'clock, and then I was a little bit late because of the grandkids being here to Money Pit. But of course, everybody, just so you know, next will be Dyer Family Farm. We want to get in on theirs. And after them will be Red Dirt Rooster Road.
Yeah, it is kind of wild, but they were able to raise the house. They had some ingenuity, you know, but.
Oh, yeah, they're using things that we ain't thought about, probably.
That's like the well house out here, you know, on our side of the road here, our property. Daddy and Uncle Pat built that, and they were digging down, you know, and Dad was in the hole. I don't know what kind of joke Uncle Pat was playing on him, you know, and stuff, but I think Daddy had to end up climbing out of that hole all by himself.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, but I'm sure Daddy got him back, so.
Well, see, I've got to do something. I need to figure out. I might have to get somebody to come out here and check it out. Somebody that knows what they're doing.
Oh, I sent you that video on how to get
How to get that pump,
Yes.
yeah. But I need to get somebody out here to kind of look at it and kind of give me an idea on it. And we'll need to get the water tested, of course. But I would love to be able to, at the very least, use that well house to water the garden and water the animals if we could.
Yeah.
But you never know if you have to buy some kind of a filtering system or something, you know, because if I know a lot of them I've seen who had well houses there on the property that they bought. They had a lot of sulfur in them and such, and so they had to get some stuff to get out some of the sulfur from the water. So
Yeah. Well,
mean-
I don't know, because we got that natural spring down here at the end of the
Yeah.
fence, you know, and you can just dig that up, make a good hole, and you'll find fish in it. I don't know where it's coming from, you know, but I don't know if, because of that creek there, that there's water that's under us.
well, and not only is it if it tastes right, it's good, but it's really be really good for the animals and really good for the plants, as opposed to this
Fluoridated.
well, not just fluoridated, chlorined water that we have here. Hi, Monty and Michelle. How are y'all tonight? We're just talking about your live coming up at 8 o'clock.
I've got to leave here when we get done, and I've got to take some food to a friend of ours that he doesn't really cook, you know, he doesn't know how to cook, and I was telling him about the Senior Citizen Center, you know, they make meals and bring them out there to you, and I think he's going to call about that tomorrow and see if he can get that started for himself.
Okay.
But now, Mama made a huge Cuban roast today.
Woo,
Massive.
I'm saying
We got the roast at Costco, so you know it's huge.
it was huge.
And we cut up in quarters, and I'm gonna take some out to him and some purple whole peas and some smashed potatoes. So that'll feed him for a few days.
I would like to use that well house to at least start with the animals in the garden. And who knows, in the end, maybe we could do something with it and it could be our water supply. Who knows, you know, don't know.
They did have a filtering system out there. They have electricity out there to it. It's just the pumps and everything. It just needs to be.
Well, and the roof has caved in
Yeah,
partially.
Yeah, we need to fix that quickly, I guess.
I need to And the thing is, what I feel most about is if I'm gonna work on that, I really need to do it when it's cold outside, because I don't know how many wasp nests are gonna be in that thing.
Oh, yeah, or snakes, you know, you wanna get those out. Gracious.
Oh, Ed's taking the trash out and he's checking the hams in the smoker. That sounds mighty good, Ed.
We don't have any luck with smokers, not electric ones.
Well,
I showed Robbie a video, I sent him a video of how you can make one, a little smokehouse. You know, and dig a little tunnel to it so that the smoke from the fire goes up into the smokehouse and then smokes the meat. It looks like a little outhouse type thing, you know, but
do we have any Purple Hill pea seeds?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I saved some, they're in a jar over there on the bar, so I wouldn't lose them. I probably should have saved more than I did, but I just went and picked out what was there on the plants that Mama had left. I don't know.
Red Dirt Rooster Road, Tracy, is at 8. Is there any kind of seeds we would like? Have to go through and see what we have.
I have a whole little suitcase of medicinal herbs and stuff, and that's what I'm gonna make my back garden back here, and a lot of medicinal herbs. So I got a toothache plant, I've got mullein, I've got an elderberry, I've got I got a bunch. I can't remember what all I have. That's all that I can remember off the top of my head.
Em says that Papa Pepper has a great smokehouse we hope to copy. He can hot smoke and cold smoke. He's on YouTube.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I would like to have a smokehouse at some time because, you know, we're trying to get more and more. I've got a couple of goats out there, and I'm gonna end up sending those two to freezer camp. And my intention is that I am going to do it myself, just like I did my chickens last weekend, and, you know, try to learn. I have done deer, but I need to learn more and more how to do other animals, you know, and so.
I don't
that's
think
the
you'd be
plan,
much
but-
different doing a goat or a
Oh,
deer.
no, I think, yeah, but my whole thing is, I need to get used to exactly how the cuts are and where to cut things, because we don't, with deer, we do certain things, you know, we get the backstrap, we might get, the hams for roast, but everything else gets ground, basically, you know, that's pretty much the way we do it, we grind everything else. So I need to get better at exactly what the cuts are, you know. Like if I was to raise a pig and do it, I need to figure out what figure out chops and bacon, you know, and just all those things like the guys at, what was their name of the guys that did the whole hog farm thing?
Oh, yeah.
Hand Hewn Farms. Those guys are what I would call experts. They're good.
They could do that blindfolded.
Woo, I'm telling you, and they could figure out anything you wanted off of that thing too.
Yeah. Well, that's why you can get certain large cuts of meat at the grocery store and then come home and do your own cuts on them, and it's cheaper than.
That sounds good, Jack. We need to do that. Need to chat offline about seeds and such, so we can do that.
Oh, yeah, I'm all for that. I'll get my little suitcase out.
Well, I'm gonna bet you. I would have to keep that the smokehouse closed, yes, or the chickens behind them in there. I feel sure that when I go into that well house and start to work on, been in partially, but you can't get in very far right now. I've got to raise the roof up to get it. It's hanging too far. I feel very sure when I get in there and I start messing, I'm gonna find a cache of old rotten eggs. 'Cause I feel like they are laying in that well house somewhere, but somewhere that I can't see. So
Oh,
it's a perfect place.
yes, it is.
It's a perfect place for them. So
Yeah, we just need to go get some pieces of the tin, and we'd have to build up the roof on it just a smidge, don't you think?
yeah, it's a little low in the front.
Yeah.
It tilts back, so
Yeah.
the back portion is fine, but the front is pretty short.
Yeah.
I think they expected short people to go in there. Smoked deviled eggs are super tasty though. That,
There you go. You can go for that one. He likes boiled eggs.
Well, I just killed.
I can't do it. I don't know why.
she just can't
And
stand
maybe
the
a
smell.
Texture
Fourth
thing
one.
with me. Well, it's also rubbery. You know, I
One
just
after
can't.
the other.
I can't do it.
A good deviled egg. Woo.
Yes.
All right, good, Ed. How's the hams going?
Yeah, stinkers, that's for sure.
Yeah. I'm telling you, my chickens, they pick, there's no telling where I could probably find caches of eggs. I feel like if I really went into my mother-in-law's she shed up there, I would probably find a cache of eggs in there somewhere.
Finally harvest at least
I
one.
bet you would.
Yeah,
I hadn't even thought about the
yeah.
mama shit.
I'm pretty sure that they've probably laid some eggs in there. But the problem with it is, I wish they would just
Could
lay
they get
them.
under it?
Yeah, your mama's got stuff under, but I think they can still get under it, yeah.
Oh.
And a bunch of other.
Oh, no, not so much because when JR came out there and did the gravel, he built it up. So it's not a gap under there. We didn't, okay.
Not
Okay.
at the back either.
No. They could be laying at the back because that's covered.
Yeah. But if they would go and find a place and lay and keep laying there, I'd be okay with it.
I think they just get mad at us stealing their eggs.
Oh,
And they're just like, we're going to one up this game.
and the thing is, I tried to leave some in there. As you see from my videos, I call it seed. I leave a seed in there. I leave a couple of eggs in there. But yesterday or the day before, I went out there checking for eggs, and my seed eggs were gone. So I don't know what happened there.
I bet Luna did that.
Luna may have gotten it. Luna's a bit of an
Luna's
egg
probably
thief.
the problem. The whole crux of the whole.
She's part of it, I guarantee you.
Yeah, little thief.
I think if we forget to feed her in the morning, she goes and gets her own. That hay
Stop
bale,
feeding her.
that hay bale was just, it's the perfect place.
Yeah.
Because it's like going back in there and then you go further back and then it opens up and that's where they're laying back in there. So I don't even know that rain could get in there to it, the way the hay bales are pushed together and everything. It was protected from cold.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and it's back in there and hidden. I think it'd be hard for Luna to get back in there because it's not very big. But
My dog's determined.
but still, been getting a brown one, a dark brown one. No, it's a Moran egg for sure, and a green one. So, which kind of leads me to think maybe Whitebeard is laying in there. So, which Whitebeard is the only Americana we have left, but we are still getting more than just her green egg. So somebody's laying a green egg that I'm not expecting to lay a green egg, I'll be honest with you. But
It's a surprise egg.
I also am just in love with the fact that, and I can't help this is me and my chickens. I like Whitebeard Whitebeard and Lovey are my two favorites. I can't help it because they're right there in my business no matter what I'm doing. They're right there and I can reach down and pick them up and carry them around. And I just like that. And the rest of them, they'll get in my business somewhat, but don't reach down and grab them because they will take off and fuss at me about it. Now, Whitebeard and Lovey might fuss at me a little bit when I pick them up now, but they're okay. Am I hurting you?
No,
Okay.
you're not bothering me. No, I'm just stretching my leg out.
But we've had Lovey for a while. She was part of the original ones that we got when we moved to this to here, and
She was always getting picked on, and she lost a lot of her back feathers.
I think it's
Then
because the
you put-
boys liked her too well.
And then we put them all in
Knife broke.
jail, and she grew her feathers back.
Yeah, they
She looks so
kept
pretty
attacking
now.
me, like,
Oh
one of
yeah,
them showed up.
Buff Orpingtons. They are so puffy on the back, and then they have these really pretty tails that come up. So, all right, we will see you in a little bit, Jack.
What time is
6:46.
it? Oh,
It's getting close, but it's not quite time. But Buff Orpingtons, yeah, they are so pretty. The way their tail feathers come up and they're so puffy in the back, and I love looking at them. They're so pretty. You want some Buff Orpingtons? I don't blame you. They're really friendly.
Yes,
They're really
are.
docile, and I mean, I'm pretty sure Buffs probably lay close to 250 eggs a year or something like that. And that's not a bad number.
Yes.
You know, you can get some, I know that will lay over 300 eggs a year, but I can't help it
Oh, sorry.
how we are. Americanas are right up there at the very top of my favorite breed of
Yeah,
chickens.
yeah, they're just really neat. They're cool. I like the Rhode Island Reds. Frizzles are just a unique one.
We've had frizzles in the past.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't, it's about like a quail egg. They're little bitty eggs because they're little cochins, you know. So they're little bitty, but
Yep.
Morans, I like the Morans, and they're not just beautiful chickens, but they're pretty chickens and all. But those dark brown eggs, those chocolate eggs, I love those chocolate eggs. The dark chocolate eggs and the dark olive eggs. I just love those. And I love being able to look at my eggs. And if you go look at some of my videos, I've showed the range of colors in our eggs. I just love it. It's just, I mean, I wouldn't take anything for having all the good colors and stuff.
Yeah. I do like the Morans. They're a really pretty chicken. But the sweetest one, I think, is the Buff Orpington and Wyandottes. That was a really good group.
Yeah. Yeah, we hadn't gotten those in a while. But I'm hoping, so my friend David over there at Vista Acres, he put out a video last night and said that they had just ordered, gosh, like 101 chickens. They had ordered because they're worried that they may have trouble ordering later on because of this bird flu mess.
Oh, it hit right down the road. Well, about 30 minutes down the road. Somebody had to, it was a chicken house, and they had to come in and kill the whole lot of chickens. And they have to compost them there in the chicken house, and that person can't get any more chickens for 8 months.
Mm.
So if they start doing that, that's going to hit a supply chain
Yeah,
really big, because they won't give that person any more chickens for 8 months.
yeah, I don't, and we're not, I don't know that we're at the point where we want to get chickens just yet, but if we end up having to, if we're gonna beat this, I don't know.
Well, we got, Mr. Stampy that can,
Oh, true.
he always hatches a
And
bunch of
I do
eggs.
want to, I've hatched my own eggs before, but I haven't done it in a while, but I want to do it again. I mean, first of all, it makes good content for the channel, but I have enjoyed hatching my own chickens before too.
Yeah.
Specifically like a meat
Neosho,
house
Missouri?
or something?
So I heard they all,
'Cause
oh
there's
gosh,
actually anything that I can.
said that you have heard that near Neosho, Missouri. I also heard they kill all within 2 miles.
Oh, no, I think they just did his that one house of his that tested positive for bird flu, but he can't.
Tracy said, "Don't say it out loud. They'll be going in on all of you."
Yeah. Gracious.
I hope that's a rumor too. I told, just so you know, Keith, I was on Simple Acres this afternoon, and they were talking about that a little bit. And I said, hey, if you want to get a little more information and see some things, go watch the Farm to Table Direct show from last Tuesday. So they were writing that down. So they were going to go watch last Tuesday's broadcast.
Oh, good.
Hey, I try to spread information, tell people good places to get information.
Yeah.
And Ryan and Keith, if you want some good information, go check out Farm to Table Direct show. Yeah, we need to pay attention. Yeah, we do, for sure. Um, yeah, I'm actually planning, I'm going to do a video here pretty soon where I'm going to put out, me too, Tracy. I watch it every day, but Thursdays. I'm going to put out a video, and I'm actually going to go through and mention some of the channels that we watch, and you know, and all that and such, and just try to help out. I've said it on here before, but I'm going to say it again, that one of my favorite things is when I see somebody commenting on a video of somebody that I watch, and it's somebody who found this channel because of me. You know, I know that I mentioned them on there, and they went to that one, and it makes me feel good to know that they're over there watching them now because, you know, they came through me, and just makes me feel good to know that that I helped somebody get, you know, not only did I help the channel to get some more subscribers and something out, but I know a lot of times the people who are going from my channel and go over to their channel are probably the kind of people you want to go over there and to check you out, and that they're going to comment on you and they're going to talk to you and all that. So, you know, it's one of those things.
Yeah,
No?
yeah.
And I found the Rower Tribe through Tracy's live, so that's just how you do it. You find people and you do, and and of course I want to say the name of the channel now, and I can't remember it. There's a guy another guy in Georgia that I started watching his channel some. He's got chickens and such, and I, you know, I've started talking to him, and it's just, you just kind of see some people. I kind of like the way he ends every one of his videos too, because he says at the end of them, Jesus loves you and so do I. And I like that. But yeah, I mean, these lives like this and getting on other people's lives, and that's the kind of information that if we were to do another creators conference of sort, that's the kind of thing that I would like to you know, impart some wisdom to, because nobody said anything, because I was small enough I couldn't do lives. I didn't have enough subscribers. When we went to this thing, I'd been doing it for like 3 weeks. And so that was it. So I had like 15 subscribers or something. So I didn't really know, but they didn't say anything about it. But, you know, maybe back then in 2022, it wasn't the same. But now I think, you know, what you got to do lives. Lives are a big deal. And I didn't realize that until we did our first one. And then we decided to do another one on a Sunday. And then we messed with it a little bit, and we were like, nah, we got to change that a little bit, you know. And
So Sunday.
there you go, water sunset. That's it. You got it, Scotty.
I'm just kind of stuck.
Having
you
a
know.
milkshake. But Sunday at 6 o'clock seemed to stick. But again, jumping on other people's lives and doing, that's some wisdom that I'd like to be able to impart to some other
Well,
channels.
And just the last couple of months, you know, this group has just gone boom.
Yeah,
You know, group
sure.
just exploded because we're all just one after the other, you know, type thing, and we're getting on each other's channels, and
What broke?
it really is growing for a Sunday. You know,
yep.
You have the
I enjoy that.
fruit picnics or the, like, a better one?
These are bifocals, y'all, and my bifocals are right here. They're just right there on the bottom. So y'all see me raising my head up. I'm just trying to read that at the bottom because they didn't set them right. I don't know, but these are old glasses. I have my glasses at work that I use so I don't forget them, and then I have this pair I just wear around the house. Then I have a pair for my car because I forget my glasses everywhere.
Yeah, I'm with you right there. I don't know if that's probably Michelle, I bet, saying that. But yeah, I struggle sometimes to keep up with watching some of the channels, and I'm trying. I want to. Just viewers, that's right. That's what I want. I want some friendships. I want to, one of the first people who started commenting on my channel, is he's got a channel called Strange Skies 1111, and he started commenting on every video I did. We started talking now. Well, I consider Bill my friend now because we've talked so much, and we know so much about. I watch his channel, saying all the 100 and something chickens that he has, and he's what he's doing. We've become friends.
That's good, Scotty. I like that.
And there's another thing. I'm glad you said that, Scotty. I said that a while ago, but seeing all these channels that I like to watch, and they talk about God and they talk about Jesus, and I mean, everybody's supposed to. You can't do everything by yourself. You can't, people say all the time that they can watch church on TV and that's okay and all. That's not true. You really can't, because you can't interact with it. You can't get, have
Yeah,
somebody
fellowship.
help. Yeah. When it comes to this, I'm getting stuff back from people, and people, I'm trying to give back to people too and such. And it's so different, and it's so refreshing to get on here and if I get on a
Fellowship. That's the
There
best
you
word
go.
for it right there.
if I get on and I'm watching some shorts and these people are cussing and doing this, I'm like, see less, go away. But I don't have to worry about that. If I get on one of Tracy's lives, I ain't worried about her. She ain't gonna say anything that my grandkids can't hear. I get on there with the Dyers, watch a video from the Roar Tribe. I'm not worried about it. I mean, it's good, but still at the same time, yeah, it's not one-sided. We're communicating back and forth through the comments, through the chat, through videos, and that's just another thing that's just making this level up.
Yeah. Well, and that one-sided, you can't have a relationship with other people, just one person doing all the work, and you can't have a relationship with God if you don't interact with him, and that means reading his word too, because he's talking to you through his word, and when we're praying or when we're talking to him, that's just our side talking to him, and so it has to be a relationship, both
Yep.
of us.
Yep. That's it, and because that's what God wants with you most of all. He wants a relationship.
Yeah.
He really does. And I mean, it's doing life together. That's right. And Scotty, you said you're not a homesteader, but you're like-minded. That's the thing
Yeah.
about it right there. I'm not saying I don't want to be around anybody who's not a homesteader. No. What I want to be around is like-minded people who we can talk about things and, get ideas from and that's what we got. That's what we're doing. I love it.
Yep. I'm glad to hear about that, Scotty.
Oh, that's
good.
great.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. We had a life group for a long time.
Yeah. Instead of
Yeah.
doing church on Sunday nights, we would do a life group.
Yeah.
And we were leading that life group, and
We had a bunch of older people in our life
Yeah.
group, and then
it was really good.
a lot of things happened.
Well, between
You
some
know.
people moving and losing some people and all, it just kind of,
Spouses getting really sick, and everything.
yeah,
So it was
people not being able to join in. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's like I said, when it comes to the Farm to Table Direct Show morning edition, I'm missing every Thursday. I do go back and watch the follow-up, but I'm missing every Thursday because I have a Bible study, a men's Bible study at the church from 5:30 to 6:30 in the morning. That, we didn't do that for December or November, part of November and December because of everything going on, and I can tell
I figured out.
I missed it.
in chunks.
I missed it bad. I'm glad to be back, going again. But on those mornings, I just want to see what time it is real quick. Oh, we are over time, guys. Gosh.
Oh.
But those mornings, I want to say I get up a little extra early on those mornings, and I go check out Jack's morning Bibles live that he does, you know, and I can check out Donald's live. Now he doesn't do lives, but he does his Bible verses in the mornings and all. So there's lots of opportunities and lots of things we can do. But I didn't realize we were running over 7 o'clock. I don't want to run into Jack's time too much. But if you guys want to go check out the Dyer Family Farm, they're live now, I'm sure.
Yep.
And then after that is Red Dirt Rooster Road. And
Y'all have a good week.
yes, y'all have a great week. I hope it's a blessed week. And we love you guys, and we'll be back next week, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. It's the Dyer Family Farm.
Bye.
Go check it out.